Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, back to the International. Today's goal, there are no goals. There's never any goals. Who am I lying to? Today we're going to try to get the engine and transmission out of the truck. Maybe the door's off, probably not. And promise to a viewer, we're going to get some sweeping and we're going to sweep the floors today. So, hold myself to that promise. So, we're not going to do any of that. New addition to the shop. We have a chair, and an old guy came with it. Say hi, old guy.
Hi, old guy.
Yeah, Dad showed up. He's gonna be here to hold the flashlight wrong, and to tell me how I'm doing things the wrong way, and to yell at me the whole time. So yeah, let's start working, I guess. All right, what we got going on is engine has four mounts, well, three mounts, very front, and then on the back of the bell housing, you got one on each side on the cross member, and then the transmission is just hanging off the back. So we're going to split the transmission and just drop it off, and then deal with the engine and everything else. Get the clutch linkage disconnected and try to leave the clutch and brake linkage all hanging in here, because we're going to need this in place when we mock up the forward running gear. Oh, interesting about this, parking brake on this is a driveline brake on the tail of the transmission. This is getting way ahead of ourselves, but the parking brake lever, we're going to try to repurpose that to work with the Ford drum brakes when we get the axle hung. So let's get these four transmission bolts loosened up, removed, and see if we get this transmission out of here without giving ourselves a hernia. And we got some panel lights in here to give us some light to work with and to film with, and to try to block out the light coming in from the overhead door. That just loosened up way too easily. Oh, crap. Remember how I said forgot to bring a drain pan with us?
I remember.
Why
didn't you put that drip pan under your head under the Spitfire?
Yeah, if I'm going to need that.
Where is it?
It's behind the Jeep.
Behind the Jeep?
Behind the Jeep. Yeah. Those bottom transmission bolts. That's okay smelling oil for being
That'll roll.
yeah.
Now you want me to just slide it in, and then once you clean up, then you can slide it over the oil. And I assume you're going to clean the oil up a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably.
Well, you don't want to put that pan over that puddle, because then you're going to have one hell of a smell.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no water in that either. That would have been sitting right at the bottom.
And you only said you were going to sweep. You didn't say anything about mopping.
gotta do to get the speedometer drive off. Not 80-year-old dirt. That's what we do. Well, it was a stud that came all the way out. It was supposed to be just a nut that came off. That's how the yeah, that's how the right side came off. Yeah, otherwise the oil wouldn't have came out. Alright, speedometer cable threads onto the side of the transmission. So, spray it down, throw some pliers on it. Now we'll just cut it. Alright, speedometer cable off. Can't believe it actually just unthreaded, but everything on this truck, it's coming apart way better than it should. Alright, we're down to one nut on the transmission, and then start tapping it back, see if we can't get it to drop. Yep, just need to grab some chisels. You see that seam down on that side there?
Yes, I do.
You wanna whack-a-mole that down in there. No, we're stuck in the clutch.
Stuck in the what?
We're stuck in the pressure plate. Or we're stuck in the disc.
Have you got another coal chisel?
I might, but that's my biggest one.
Oh, that's your biggest one?
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. I
You got it?
out.
All right. We're gonna pull the top of the transmission off and pull it out. Pull it out with the. There's something.
Yeah, there's something bothering up.
Yeah, there's something inside. Change of plan. We're gonna pull the brake mechanism off the side and pull the shifter off the top. It looks like 2 bolts to take the top cover. Oh no, more than 2 bolts, probably around 6 to get the perimeter off. And then whatever it takes to get this. Hey, look how loose the transmission is.
You want to take it all the way out?
Yeah. Transmission actually doesn't look too bad.
No, I don't.
All right. So we got absolutely nowhere. So that's good. So that's good. Hand me that battery ratchet. Let's see if there's room for this in here. Probably not. Yep. One bolt's enough, or one nut's enough to keep it from falling on our toes. All right. Now I gotta figure out how this comes out of here. At least I don't have to worry about the floor being in the way. Did that just come loose? That just round off. I gotta fill that up anyway. All right, cutting it off here. We'll figure out, take a break, and then come back when we got a plan to pull the engine. Guess missed all of that. Well, we got the engine and transmission out as a unit. The voiceover, we lost the microphone, but yeah, we got it out as complete unit. There's something hanging up inside the clutch, so we weren't able to pull the transmission off by itself. But yeah, I wish I had a scale, but this thing weighs every part of 1,000 pounds, I'm gonna guess. Paperwork, the period paperwork on this engine says 700 pounds. And I would, and in transmission, bell housing, easy, 100, 150, if not 200. So yeah, this thing is approaching 900 pounds. So yeah, we're gonna clean up, and I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching. Probably short video this time. So Stan, next time we're gonna do some more work.